Tanzania, one of the poorest countries in the world. Over 80% of its 50 million inhabitants still rely on agriculture for their livelihood, primarily as subsistence farmers. To boost the income of these smallholders in the long term, together with Helvetas Swiss Intercooperation and Swiss Contact, the SDC launched a project in 2005 to improve the livelihood of the rural population. The aim was to develop functioning market structures that would enable small-scale producers of rice, cotton, sunflowers, and poultry breeders to obtain fair prices. Today, I'm on my way to see Minsa Matingwa, who took part in a pilot project under the Swiss Programme in 2009 aimed at promoting the rearing and marketing of poultry. Not far from Mbiti, on a remote chicken farm, I meet Minsa Matingwa, or Mama Minsa, as she is respectfully addressed by all.
Nice to meet you.
Here, in a well-secured pen, the source of her newfound prosperity runs around 270 well-fed chickens. That's 5 times more than when the program was launched in 2009. This success was made possible by the introduction of new breeding methods and the formation of specialized subgroups among the rearers. While some in the breeding group do no more than hatch chicks, others rear them, while others take care of marketing and sales. Mama Minsa was able to buy rice fields from the money she made selling her chickens, fields on which her extended family now make a living. At her home in Mbiti, I discovered further signs of growing prosperity. Cotton for the wholesale market, and corn and rice stored in the nearby shed. Minsa recently opened a small shop on the village's main street. I'm curious to see how Minsa will react when I show her the video portrait that was made of her 6 years ago when the project was launched. Back then, the pilot project was aimed mainly at women from low-income backgrounds. More efficient breeding methods and specific training programs were intended to help them generate a lucrative additional income. At the same time, the program hoped to stimulate private sector interest in the local produce, in sufficient quantities and quality.
Ufugaji wa kuku umeniletea changamoto kubwa ambao umeniletea mafanikio makubwa kabisa ndani ya familia yangu. Familia yangu ilikuwa haina biashara, nilikuwa sijaweza kusomesha, lakini sasa nimejipatia kipato cha hata kile kilimo nimerahisishiwa sana kwa kutumia hizi kuku wangu kuwauza, ninapata hela ya kulimia vibarua. Kwa hiyo imeniletea changamoto kubwa sana katika ndani ya familia.
After the interview, I accompany Mama Minsa back to her chicken farm. 8 young hens she bought from another breeder in the village make up the party. In the past, the chickens were simply left to forage and fend for themselves. Today they are given special foodstuffs and clean water. They are vaccinated and treated for diseases.
Hiki kidonge tunaweka sasa maji. Hivi. Tayari imeisha na mimina maji huko. Mimina. Weka. Tayari.
Once we've finished vaccinating, I offer to buy 2 chickens from Minsa for us to share over lunch. But the price is surprisingly high. I'm tempted to get annoyed, But Minsa is basically doing nothing other than obeying the laws of Western market economics, letting demand determine the price.
It's okay, let's do it.
While Minsa is preparing lunch, I visit another chicken breeder in the area. I wonder if they are all as successful as Minsa. I meet Nduru Mukuru, who only recently joined the local breeding group. However, what he shows me is quite worrying. His chicks are ill. Nduru appears downcast. Without speaking, he shows me open packs of medicine.
Sababu yangu kwa na huzuni mimi kule kwa kuku kwangu ndio wado linanipa huzuni hiyo. Maana sio kawaida kwamba wale kuku wangu wafe. Madawa nafuata lakini kuku wangu wanakufa tu. Naenda kununua dawa kwa wataalamu lakini tu wanazidi kufa. Huzuni nao ndio nao huzuni kwa kufa kuku wangu.
The quality of medicine in Tanzania remains a problem. Either the heat has rendered them ineffective, or they could be counterfeit and thus useless. Over lunch, Mama Minsa tells me that she too struggled with various diseases when she first started.
Nimefanikiwa wakati sisi tulipopata yale mafunzo tukaanza ule ufugaji sasa. Baadaye vifaranga vikawa vinakufa sana. Watu wengine wakakata tamaa, lakini mimi sikukata tamaa, nikaendelea tu na ufugaji. Paka mwishowe nikawa naenda kuchukua ujuzi kwa wale wagani. Wakawa wananielekeza jinsi ya kuwatibu, jinsi ya kuwanywesha dawa, nikawa naendelea, mwishowe nikafanikiwa. Paka sasa hivi nimefanikiwa, halmashauri ya wilaya Bariadi inanichukua naenda kuwakilisha, kwenda kuwaelimisha jamii.
I accompany Minsa to the market in Bariadi, 5 kilometers away, where she will sell some of her hens. Minsa wants to show me how easy it is to generate an income with chickens. I don't understand a word. But judging by the looks on their faces, Minsa has just struck a good deal.
Ndoto zangu ambazo ninategemea kuzipata mimi, lile duka langu na kuliendeleza lile la jumla, alafu pia na kununua gari ya kutembelea kama kwenda kutembelea kuku wangu. Alafu na kuhamasisha wale wakina mama wenzangu wajiunge na mambo ya ufugaji wa kuku, waondokane na umaskini.
Bye, Mama Minsa. Bye.
Mama Minsa is not the only one to have done so. The SDC program was so successful that it's now been extended to cover 137 villages. Motivated by the success of the women, more and more men have started taking part in the project. Maybe it will be these smallholders who will slowly but surely help the country move forward. It's to be hoped so, for the sake of this beautiful country.